It came to me in a dream. When I got to work today, I noticed something was odd. Some things had been moved, and one of the locks that only two people have keys to was busted. Someone had tried to jimmy it and fucked it up. And then I found a death threat. Now, from my dreams and from my instincts, I had a feeling something like this might happen. But gosh darn it, being right feels good. Expecting the worst, accepting the worst, and then acting without hesitation. When I found the threat, my heart sank, because I haven't turned all the lights on yet, and I haven't cleared all the rooms. If someone wants to kill me, there's a chance they might be in here right now waiting for me. But then, something weird happened. I remembered my dream. It has to be you, and in that dream, you were stupid enough to be unarmed. Right now, you have a gun, and you had a feeling something like this might happen. And in terms of dying, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're living trying to figure out how to die well. If this is your time, then this is your time. Don't hesitate now. Don't drop the ball now. So I cleared the rooms and I called the cops. They came in, they looked around, they asked some questions, and they gave me a case number, but said there isn't really anything they can do. They aren't going to get fingerprints off a piece of paper. Which I don't know if that's true, but they made it clear they aren't going to be doing anything further. Now, as bad as this situation seems, I think this is the best way this could have gone. Because now, all this shit is on record. Someone threatened me, and there's evidence of it. I'm a bit gun-shy about defending myself because of my record. That could get twisted around on me so quickly and so terribly. But now, malicious intent has been expressed, it's on record, and I don't have to hesitate. I mean, I don't know if I would or wouldn't have hesitated in that moment to begin with. I guess I didn't. This time, this was a dry run. I didn't hesitate. But now I can rest easy in not hesitating. And in addition to that, now I know. If someone had pulled up on me, I might have been materially prepared for it, but I wouldn't have been on edge enough to react instantly. Now I know, and it's on record. But of course, it isn't resolved yet, and it may never be. But my feelings right now are confused. I'm in the best possible position right now, and I can only make it better. I don't know who did it, but I have some ideas. The main door lock wasn't jimmied, but I know people who shouldn't have those keys do have them somehow. I proved that a couple weeks ago. So it's either one of a few select people or one of their associates. I mean, it could be someone I have no idea of, but I doubt it. That psychopath ENTJ, I think, is involved. He's one of the people who might have keys. And he's the reason I started arming in the first place last year. I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I just had a feeling he might shoot me one day. The other idea is this could just be an intimidation tactic, but I don't know. I'm preparing for it not to be. You can't hope things are going to turn out okay. You have to sink your claws into them and make sure it's going to be okay. Or set things up, at least, to be as okay as you can. You can't afford just to hope. And on that note, I feel a mixture of dread and focus. I know how fear feels. It's what I'm feeling right now is something adjacent to fear. I might get killed. And while I think I am as okay with that as I can be right now. I had this revelation last night that despite how I feel, I am actually on the right track. Spiritually and in life. I'm not behind. I'm not a loser. I'm not old. In fact, I am ahead and young, and I am only going to get better with age. So, of course, I'm feeling fuck. Of course, this happens right when I'm feeling like I'm in the right direction. I feel at once at a loss and totally focused. I know exactly what's going on. I'm doing everything in my power to do it right. And there really is nothing else I can be doing. I mean, not that I can think of anyway. But I still. It's like getting knocked out of my body. I know I'm ready to do whatever I need to do. I know I am as ready to die as a person can be, if it's what needs to happen. And I feel relieved it went down this way. But I guess I'm a little upset. This is the road that we're going down. I suspected it, but now that it's here, I. Why? And I mean, you can't ask a human being why, because they don't know. They just do whatever they have to do to commit spite against other people. I guess I'm just shocked. Like, you realize you're taking a risk. You did this in the worst way possible. But I will say I'm at least taking it better than I thought I would at that moment my heart dropped, but also better than other people are taking it. There were a bunch of people freaking out and crying. What are you crying about? You aren't the ones who got threatened. You're the ones who gave me shit for carrying. What are you crying about? I guess I'm more ready than I thought I was going to be, and I don't know what to make of myself about that. Anyway, if I magically stop posting videos one day and am gone for 4 or 5 months, that's what happened. Unless it comes to that, then we carry on like nothing happened. And I wrote some notes about 45 Super a while ago to make a joke video, but I suppose we'll read them here. This the shit that punished Venom Snake. This shit doesn't hit bystanders, it makes examples of them. 45 walked so 45 Super could fuck your mom. This shit the patron saint of drive hellos and shoot-ins. I shoot you in every universe. This the shit that shot Tupac. This the shit that gave Biggie suicidal thoughts. This shit is what's happening here. Hotter loads than Dreamy Bull. Without doubt, the worst projectile you've ever heard of. This shit turned Snake solid. Solid carried a USP-45, at least for a little while. This the shit in Chekhov's gun. This shit spit more fire than Uncle Iroh. This shit the horror Brando was crying about. This the shit that massacred his boy. 45 Super knows what a juggalo is. This the strap recommended by 9 out of 10 goth bitches. This the shit that shot Elias. 45 Super is reality. This the shit that knows how they found him. This the shit that unchained Django. This the shit Dr. Schultz couldn't resist. I wrote another one in the Django Unchained vein that I can't say. This the shit they hiding beyond the ice wall. This shit has really crossed the line. This shit can dig it. This shit, why the Western Front all quiet? This shit spared you so you could live in shame. This is a great bullet. Great bullet. This shit, Joshua Graham. This shit taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. More dangerous in the air than Mohammed Atta. These are some thoughts about 45 Super that I felt compelled to share with you. People make fun of compensating, but what they don't tell you about compensating, you feel safer. And you feel safer because when you enter a moment like this, you're ready. I had a feeling someone was going to escalate, but why would you? Why would you? What good does this do anybody? And at least it's me. It's not a bunch of people being threatened. At least it's just me. But that about rippity wraps this one up. I hope you enjoyed watching, so I certainly enjoyed making it. Like if you enjoyed, because it helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't, because we do this shit sometimes. And comment your thoughts, 'cause I love hearing from you. Really stressful day. But I am home early, and I am enjoying fine coffee and the finer things to calm down. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Really, we have a lot of fun on this channel. So much fun. In fact, you can grind it up and French press it. It's a snooty sort of fun. And that's so much fun we have on this channel, and I look forward to doing this with you guys again in the future. Hopefully.